Hey, welcome to Married Life TV. It's been a while I've been on YouTube because I've been busy with other projects. So I took some time out to just concentrate. And at the same time as well, I just wanted to spend some time apart with the super intelligent designer God for some other things I was believing him for. But I'm back now, so you're going to see me more frequently, hopefully every Saturday on YouTube, sharing content and information that can actually help and support and transform your relationship. In today's video, I will be talking about how can I start a marriage that will last a lifetime. Welcome back. My name is Chinda, and I help couples to harness and discover their relationship differences so they can navigate through all marital challenges in order to build a loving, satisfying, and fulfilling marriage. And I do this through different principles that I created called the Love Framework Mastery Program. But in this video, I just want to talk about how do we start a marriage that we will love, that we will cherish, that we will enjoy, and at the same time be very fulfilling and satisfying to both parties in the relationship. I have been married for 11 years, 11 months, 7 days and 11 hours as at this moment, which is probably equivalent to over 104,000 hours to my lovely wife. In the process of being married on a practical level now, and in observing couples that I have counseled, I have coached, and also with things that I see around me, I've come to a conclusion that marriage is interesting, is exciting, but at the same time it can be very, very challenging. Just think about anyone that want to go into anything that is worthwhile. They take a lot of time to prepare, they plan, they strategize, they ensure that they get things right from the beginning so that in the process they can make adjustments, they can modify things, but still having the same mindset that things are going to work eventually because their foundation is very solid. Think about living with someone for 5 years, 10 years. 15 years, 30 years, 40 years, and 70 years. That will take a lot of effort from your side. That will take a lot of intention and commitment from your side if your relationship is to work. So this video is for those that are about to get married or planning to go into a relationship, or at the same time, maybe they just got married. Even for those that have been married for a long time, you can still learn one or two things from what I'm about to say. You might have a different opinion to what I'm about to say, but I would just welcome your open-mindedness because you could just learn one or two things that can support your marriage and relationship to thrive and to make it even better. You know, one thing I believe about relationship is No matter how your relationship is right now, good, okay, great, there's something to learn. You can always be better and better in different areas and different dimensions of your relationship with the one you love. Let's think about relationship or marriage as planting a seed. The farmers, they're always excited when it's the seasonal period to plant specific crops or specific seeds in their farms. They take their time. Now the seed can look so easy, so simple, maybe digging the ground or depending on which method they are using. And they put the seed on the ground. But that is not the end of it. They have to look after those seeds. They have to water it. They have to ensure that it has the right sunlight. Make sure that the environment is okay. Take out the weeds. What I'm trying to say is caring for the plants until they become very fruitful at the end so they can harvest things from that farm. So looking at that analogy, marriage is like that. Falling in love is very easy because as humans, we are always attracted to one another. And because we are always attracted to one another, the tendency for you to fall in love is very high. But it's not just about the love, because love is very hormonal oriented, it's very neurochemical oriented. But sometimes that can wear off. And if that wears off and you don't know what to do or how to tackle situations and circumstances around your marriage, then that's where the problem and the challenges comes. So I would like you to just be open-minded about this, because I believe that you could learn something that can support your marriage and make it better. The first thing I want to talk about on how to start a marriage or start a relationship that will last a lifetime, that you will enjoy, be satisfied and be happy and feeling fulfilled in that relationship, is to find God. I believe that if you want to get something in life and want to make sure that that thing works for you, let's say for instance you've bought an appliance. That appliance has got a manual. There are steps you need to take. So you need to look at the manufacturer's manual in order for you to understand exactly how this product works. The same thing with marriage. Marriage did not just come up as a result of some experiment in the lab by the scientists, or someone somewhere just sat down and said, you know what, I want to create marriage. This was created by our Heavenly Father. And it's important for you to understand what exactly is he talking about. What does the Bible say about marriage and relationship? And finding what God says about marriage, you need to find God first. Now it's okay for you to go to church, go to seminars, and go to some Christian programs. People can tell you different things about God. But the most important thing is you finding him for yourself. Because when you discover God for yourself, when you find him for yourself, the level of intimacy will be higher. And you'll be able to know God on a friendship, personal level. Because that will also help you to understand that he's there for you. He cares for you. And he will support you. So if you do not find God for yourself, or maybe you just have a tiny knowledge about God, or you're not interested about God, well, at the end of the day, it's your choice. I'm not going to force you to find God, because there are many marriages today, God is not in there. They don't consult him. But a lot of things they do there, you'll be so surprised. A lot of God principles are intertwined in some of the activities, even in the lives of those that does not recognize a deity, a God. But I want to say that for me, it's important for me to have that connection, to have that relationship right from the beginning, because I know that marriage was authored, instituted, and created by God himself. The story is phenomenal. In the Bible, in Genesis, we're told very clearly that when God made man, he said it's not good for the man to be alone. So he made an helpmeet and brought the woman to the man. So that was where first marriage happened. And since then we've had, obviously, countless marriages today. So it's good for you to know that God is interested in marriage. God is interested in your relationship. So it is good you find God for yourself, because that will support you even in your marriage and your relationship. And even whether you decide to get married or not, but on your own personal level, having God in your life is an incredible thing. Because everything that happens in this life has a spiritual dimension to it. And it's good to understand every aspect of the way God works when it comes to dealing with us. And you can find that from the Holy Scriptures. And also by having quality time with God in prayers, in scriptural reading, and also in fellowship. So that's the first thing first. The second thing you want to do, if you want to have a marriage that is worthwhile, a marriage that is lasting and enjoyable, a marriage that you're going to be happy and feeling fulfilled, a marriage that you say, well, I'm really, really satisfied with the way things are with the one I love. That's the second thing I want to talk about. And it's finding your spouse investigatively. There's a word in what I've just said that is important. Investigatively. But I'm just going to focus on investigation. Investigation is to research about something, scrutinize something, examine something. It's like fact finding. You want to appraise something. You don't want to take anything for granted. You don't want to be blinded by anything. You want to check things out for yourself. You know, I've been coaching and I've been helping many couples in their relationship to be better and to grow. And also in pre-marriage coaching as well. One thing I've realized is you can't just go into marriage and relationship just because you have feeling for someone or you're drawn to someone. Because this is a natural thing. The way we are made biologically and physiologically, that attraction, that feeling are going to be there. But there's something much more than just feeling. And that's for you to be sure that the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, you're comfortable with what you are going to find. You don't just want to go into the marriage and start discovering some things and say, wow, I wish I knew this, I wish I knew that. So that is why you are preparing to get married or to get into a relationship, it's important to investigate him or her. Investigate their past. Investigate their family history. Investigate them financially. Find out, are they spenders? Are they savers? You know, how did they manage budgets? Do they understand what that is? You need to check these things out. Find out about their past relationships, what happened. Find out how they treat their mom, their brother, their sister, their friends, their colleagues. You need to investigate this person. Check them out spiritually. Are they faithful to what they're saying? Are they faithful to God? Do they believe actually what they're doing? Because you don't want to join yourself to someone that you don't agree. There are fundamental agreements that must be there. I'm not saying that you must find someone that is perfect, because no one is perfect. Okay? But it's important for you to investigate and understand that the person you are marrying, you are happy with the weaknesses that you see. You are happy with the strength that you see. Because that will also support you in the marriage to know how to navigate some of the challenges and the difficulties you're going to face overall. But if you don't do this, and then a lot of surprises begin to happen, some hidden behaviors and patterns begin to show up. Sometimes it can wreck the relationship if you don't manage it properly. So these are some of the things you need to find out. Check their behavioral patterns. Check their personalities. Understand their weaknesses and their strengths. Look at these things and see how you can also synergize based on what you know about yourself. Is this person kind? Is he tolerant? Is this person a friend? Well, it's different from feeling. Can this person be a true dependent? Can this person be trusted? Can this person be open and honest about everything he or she does? You check these things. And there are questions you need to ask this person as well. So don't just rush in because the person is looking in a particular way, or the person sounds in a particular way, or the person dresses in a particular way, or the person came from a particular family. These things can blindfold you to the core things you should be looking at. By looking at all these aspects, you even be more confident to go into the relationship as well. You need to find out about their health history. You need to understand their beliefs about certain things on health. You guys need to have some real discussions about different things about your lives so that you don't just go into the marriage, into the relationship because you felt you're in love, which is okay. You need a spark. But at the end of the day, there's some key fundamental things you should investigate in him or her and make sure you're comfortable and you are happy with what you have found out and you agree on certain areas in order to move forward. Because if you don't, some of the challenges that we're seeing today, some of the things we have seen in marriage that is happening over and over and over again, if those that are intending to get married investigated their intending partner thoroughly and robustly, maybe they'll be in a place that these things wouldn't have happened, because that will help you to make an informed decision. Marriage is a choice. Being with someone is a choice. And it's not a choice you should take lightly. It's a massive decision that is going to shape a lot of things in your life, a lot of things in your future. And that is why you cannot trivialize or take it for granted at all. Otherwise, the impact and the consequence in your marriage, in your future, sometimes can be very detrimental and very damaging. Now I want to just talk about the last one. But before I talk about the last one, please, if you like this video and you want to see more of this video, like I said earlier, I'll be releasing video more often now every week. Please subscribe to this channel. Put your notification on so you can know when more videos are being released. Now let's talk about the last thing. If you really want to start well and build a happy and fulfilling marriage, if you are intending to get in there, or even if you're married now, maybe you're just starting the journey, you can still go back and begin to look at what I've just said so that you can start building some of these areas and see how you can learn and unlearn and start working together to build a future that both of you will be proud about, happy, and feeling really satisfied. The last one I'm going to talk about is find a coach. Find a mentor. Get someone that's going to support you guys in the process. Now, somebody might say, well, why do I need a coach? I could do it all by myself. Well, you could, but just think about it. You know, when you were born into this world, you had someone to support you in the process of walking, of brushing your teeth, of cleaning yourself up. Even in school, you didn't just go to school and sit down. Someone taught you. Someone helped you. When you made mistake, they helped to support you. Someone understood you better, wrote report about you. And in the process, you continue to evolve in your learning, continue to evolve in the things you want to do. And eventually, this is where you are today, as a result of several support systems you've had in your life. Marriage has got people that can help you and support you and make sure that your marriage starts really well. Now, some coaches, you can find them online, virtually. Sometimes by reading book, you are indirectly being coached by someone that is far away. Others, you can get them one-to-one. Others, you can meet them in seminars, in conferences, and in different areas that you will learn more things. You can be exposed to more things so that you can be better prepared for your amazing marriage. Now, if you want me to support you, if you want me to help you, because that's what I do, if you look at the link below, you can book free 30 minutes with me and I will support you, whether you're married or whether you're about to get married or you're just coming back from your honeymoon. I can tell you it's going to be an incredible investment you have made within that 30 minutes with me. Now let's recap what we've talked about. If you want to build marriage, a relationship that will last a long time, find God. Find God. If you look around the world today, we have famous people, we have musical icons, we have public figures, we have people that have huge followings, but on social medias, online and offline. And sometimes, just because they have huge followings, doesn't mean that they understand everything about marriage and everything about relationship. Some of the advices are okay, but some aren't. We see them in social medias, we see them in movies, and we just feel that, oh, this is how it works. And many people have been probably deceived sometimes in following some of these superstars and trying to implement this kind of techniques and strategies and lifestyle into their own homes. Many a times, it has ended up really, really badly. But I want to let you know, if you find God and know His ways, His plans, and put Him at the center of what you do, focus your energy and strength, you'll be amazed where your marriage and relationship will be. Number 2, investigate whoever you want to get married to. Don't take it for granted. Ask some uncomfortable questions. Do some research. Observe. Don't allow anything to blindfold you, because love is very hormonal. Make sure that the facts, you're comfortable to agree with the facts in order to move forward. And finally, this is so important as well, get a coach. Get someone to mentor you, to support you in the process. And when you do this, you'll be fully ready for an amazing marriage and relationship. Don't forget, if you love this video, please can you subscribe and put your notification on so that you will see more videos when they are released. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you.